YouTube, and also you can find us on Spotify. Check out that work over there on Spotify, and we're live right now, and we're gonna talk about the American League and the National League Championship Series, and we're gonna talk about the wrap up of that and the World Series preview of the Dodgers and Rays. And I'm here with Roger, the big Yankee fan. Say hello, Roger.
Hello, good evening, BX Bomber. Everything is going pretty good, and unfortunately, the Yankees did not make it into the World Series, and I know we're very disappointed about that. But the Rays have won the American League pennant, and the Dodgers have won the National League pennant. And I could go through the wrap up of that if you would like.
Yeah, those are some good games. We could get into that real quickly.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, shout out to
Okay, what
Henry on
happened?
the check-in. What's up, Henry?
Hello, Henry. Good to see you. Excellent, excellent. And for Game Seven, the Dodgers beat the Braves 4-3, and the Dodgers advanced on and won the National League pennant. And to begin the game off, Ozuna of the Braves drove in a run in the first inning to give the Braves a 1-0 lead. And then Dansby Swanson of the Braves hit a home run in the second inning to give the Braves a 2-0 lead. And then Will Smith of the Dodgers hit a two-run single in the second inning to tie the game at 2-2. And then Austin Riley of the Braves had a one-run single in the fourth inning to give the Braves a 3-2 lead. And then Enrique Hernandez of the Dodgers hit a home run in the sixth inning to tie the game at 3-3. And then Cody Bellinger of the Dodgers hit a home run in the seventh inning to give the Dodgers a 4-3 victory, with Urias of the Dodgers being the winner for the Dodgers, and the loser was Martin for the Braves. And in the seventh game of the American League, the Rays won. The Rays won 4-2 over the Astros, and that started out with Arizarena, who was extremely hot all playoffs. Hit a home run, a two-run home run for Tampa Bay in the first inning to give Tampa Bay a 2-0 lead. And then Zunino, the Rays catcher, hit a home run for Tampa Bay in the second inning to give the Rays a 3-0 lead. And then Zunino once again had a sacrifice fly for Tampa Bay in the sixth inning to give the Rays a 4-0 lead. And then Carlos Correa of the Astros hit a two-run single for Houston in the eighth inning to make the score 4-2. And that is how the final game of the American League Championship Series ended up at the seventh game, with the Rays winning 4-2. And Charlie Morton was the winner. Lance McCullers was the loser, and Fairbanks got the save for the Rays. So the way the games went was the Rays won the first game 2-1. They won the second game 4-2. They won the third game 5-2 and took a 3-0 lead. And then the Astros won 4-3, 4-3, and 7-4 for games 4, 5, and 6. And then the Rays took game 7, 4-2. And the Rays are the American League champions. And in the National League, the Braves won the first game 5-1, and they won the second game 8-7. The Dodgers won the third game 15-3, a very high scoring game. And then the Braves won the fourth game 10-2 to take a 3-1 lead over the Dodgers. And then the Dodgers won the games 5, 6, and 7 by the scores of 7-3, 3-1, and 4-3 to take the series over the Braves 4-3. Both championship series went 7 games, and the Dodgers and Rays are in the World Series starting tonight.
Yeah, that is true. Let's get into some Yankee news real quick. I've been
Okay.
reading the New York Post, and it's sad news. It's very sad news. What it sounds like is a lot of these guys ain't coming back next year. Just to let you know,
Mm.
the Yankees are now at $265 million threshold right now. That's how much
Mm-hmm.
they doing. The tax the tax line is at 210 million,
I
right?
see.
Um next in 22, they're gonna vote on seeing if they can make the that tax line higher,
Right.
right? So with that being said, with the taxes, now with with them getting rid of Tanaka, Paxton, uh, uh, DJ LeMayu, he might not be coming back to the Yankees. Just let you know right now, it doesn't look like it's happening. And
Wow.
the other guy, I forgot who's the other free agent. Oh,
Oh,
Jacoby Ellsbury's up. It's a free agent too.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Jacoby Ellsbury finally off, but I thought that they really wanted to have LeMahieu back.
Oh,
LeMahieu was the
Tommy
spark plug.
Kahnle. Tommy Kahnle. He
Mhm.
will not be back with the Yankees next year. Just to let you know, he will not be back with the Yankees next year. He had Tommy John surgery, and the Yankees are not gonna pay him to sit on the sidelines for a whole year. So he's
Wow.
out. Tommy Kahnle is out.
I
So
see.
um, so we're getting rid of these guys: Kahnle, Tanaka, Paxton, Ellsbury, and I don't know who else. Oh, Gardner will be back. I think Gardner will be back because they could sign him for a little bit of money, you know. But
But I thought they wanted LeMahieu back, but they were talking about 4 years, $100 million.
it sounds like the Yankees can't afford it. Well, let me get into it. I haven't done.
Oh,
The Yankees haven't made
okay.
no revenue. You understand? The Yankees haven't made no revenue. So they actually don't have any money to pay for LeMayu to give him all these years. You see?
I see.
So they rather go the low road and maybe take back Gardner and try to pick up some cheap guys, in the off season.
Wow. That is amazing news.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So don't get your hopes of a LeMayu coming back to the Yankees because there's teams that are gonna offer him a whole lot more money than the Yankees are. You know?
Wow. Wow, that is something. We'll see how it all plays out. I hope this report is wrong. I hope this report is wrong, but this is the initial report that you have there.
Yeah.
You know how all these reporters have all kinds of things that they have to say, and we just have to let it play out and see how the off season goes and see what the Yankees actually do.
So
Because a lot of the reporters are trying to get a lot of clickbait and everything as well. So we'll have
yeah,
to see how it all plays out.
that's New York Post. They can't lie about it. That's in the paper. You know what I mean? So
Right,
it has some truth to it, even though it could be rumor, like you said. But
right.
but majority of the time they got something going on there. You know what? They do have to focus their attention on pitching though. That's the main thing though. The Yankees got to do is focus
Yes,
on pitching. 'Cause they got the team, and they're gonna have to deal with Sanchez and they're gonna have to deal with what they got, but they can get better pieces to the puzzle if they open up the checkbook, which they can do because they got a lot of guys leaving that they're not paying for anymore. So it's up to them to do what they got to do. But it's where you gonna find the
right.
pitching though? Where you gonna find the pitching? All the good pitchers are in Tampa Bay and the Dodgers and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
they're
if
gonna
they
have to
have the
pay a lot of
money,
money.
if they have the money, if they have the money, I would re-sign Tanaka now for the same $158 million 7-year contract. But they could get Tanaka back for a multiple $1 million contract. So if they do have some money to use, I would use it on the guys that they have now. Like DJ LeMayu is the spark plug of this engine, and if he
Yeah.
goes, the Yankees really seriously go downhill quite a bit if they lose LeMayu.
Well, from what they say, from what Steinbrenner is saying, Steinbrenner wants to do more with less. You know,
Hmm,
so they're gonna try
I
to
see.
they're gonna try to go. They really want to go for pitching. You know what I mean?
I see.
They really want to get some pitching because they got Severino coming back. You know what I mean? And
Right.
they might get rid of guys like Herman too. Herman, he might get traded or shipped out somewhere. You know what I mean? So they got guys that they can move around if they want to keep them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't think they want to
Yeah.
keep
But
Herman. You know,
it,
even though he's a great
it'll
player,
be
but
interesting to see.
yeah, but they're gonna need
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was going to say, I guess he fell out of favor because of the domestic violence
Right.
situation.
Yeah.
But if they're talking about pitching, I mean, they could resign Tanaka. I mean, Tanaka did have a poor postseason this year, but he has been pretty reliable. He hasn't been a super ace, but he's been a very good, reliable pitcher over the past 7 years. You know, winning well more than he loses, and he's been a reliable, good pitcher. So I would sign him back to a multi-million-dollar contract. I mean, if they need pitching, often it's right under your nose. You have the guys there to go for rather than taking some unknown off of another team.
Yeah, that's true. Henry said it's time to trade Andujar. I'm gonna tell you, we need Miguel Andujar on the team. You know why? Miguel Andujar should be training as the utility man. He should be the one
Hmm.
playing third, shortstop, second base, or first base if they need him, or the outfield. That's a bat we cannot
Right.
get rid of. That guy. He has to find a way into the lineup somehow. And you know what? I would make him a second baseman. You know, because LeMayu and Torres is not a good fit for double plays. We need they gotta figure something. They gotta get a second baseman, man. That's what they need. I love LeMayu and everything, but I'm talking for real now. And LeMayu
Right.
does DJ LeMayu and Gabriel Torres cannot turn a double play. And that's the most important thing in baseball is the double play. And if you can't turn that, then that means Cole has to go out there and pitch 10 more, 15 more pitches to the next guy or the next two guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
As I said on as I said on the last show, they have two well above average infielders in DJ LeMahieu and Gio Urshela fielding, and they had two subpar fielders last year in the way of Voigt and in the way of Gleyber Torres at shortstop, who was actually subpar below our replacement level at shortstop fielding. So they have two above average fielders and two below average fielders. And I know they have to do work on doing the double play combination. And I also realize that they really have to work on that. But I really hope that they do sign LeMahieu. I know you were saying they didn't have any fans in the stadium, and neither did anyone else. But I definitely feel that LeMahieu is a must for re-signing.
here's the thing with LeMayu. If I'm the manager, I would get rid of Ford, make DJ LeMayu the first baseman. Luke Voigt has to go on the bench and be the backup and
Wow,
get a solid second baseman or a shortstop because
that's pretty bold
we can put Gabriel
because
Torres back at
LeMahieu,
second base. You see, we can move him back over to
right?
second base, or you can keep him at shortstop. So either or, the better of the two, a better shortstop or a better second baseman, bam, that's what you get. And then you bat it around. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It's bold to say because Boyd just led the majors in homers this year.
yeah, that's sad, but he don't got the glove. He plays first
Right,
baseman. He plays first base bad, man. If Urshela if Urshela has to throw it quickly and Urshela has to throw it in the dirt, 9 out of 10 times. Well, actually, let me see. 6 out of 10 times he'll catch it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yes, I understand. He's not the best fielding. He's certainly not John Olerud or Mark Teixeira.
Exactly. He has a terrible glove. I
Honestly, even if
understand. I understand Henry that he came off of 22 home runs in a season. We understand that, but you got to remember it's only was 60 games. You know what I mean? It wasn't a full season. You know what I mean? We don't know what these guys will do in a full season. Don't go by analytics. Don't go by what they did last year because next year is a totally different beast when it gets here. They're gonna probably play a full season next year, and that's if they can handle a full season. And can the Yankees handle it? Can the Yankees handle it right
I
now? They can't. They can't. They won't. A full season with the bullpen and pitching they have, they'll be in last place, man. Come on. Come on. They'll be in last
oh
place. You kidding me?
wow.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh,
Because the
yeah, I
bullpen,
hear you.
Aaron Boone, Aaron Boone ran out the bullpen. In 60 games, he ran out the bullpen. So imagine what he'll do in a full season. Imagine
Right.
when Aaron Boone will do in a full season. He's gonna tie out that bullpen. They're gonna be like 2019. They're gonna come in and blow the game. You know how that's how it goes.
Yeah. But anyway, we have the start of the World Series tonight, and we
Oh
definitely
yeah,
have some very good lineups tonight. It's going to be, I believe, we're going to have Tyler Glass now starting out against Clayton Kershaw.
yeah.
It's going,
Let me pull up the let me pull up the website and uh and check that out. And then hold on a minute. I gotta share screen here. Let's see if this will work. Okay. Share screen. I gotta fix it on this
yeah,
side. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix it on the YouTube side really quickly. All right, there we go. Bam. We got that going. So this is what it looks like. I mean,
I see.
it looks pretty cool, right? I mean, and believe it or not, look at that Glass now. He became the marquee pitcher.
Yes,
You know, and it was supposed to be Blake Snell.
right. I know Glass now has become the guy, the number one ace guy. That's for sure. And the Dodgers really have some great guys themselves. Really, when you look at it, the Dodgers have wonderful guys. They have Austin Barnes at catcher. They have Will Smith at catcher. They have infield guys of Matt Beatty, Enrique Hernandez, Max Muncy, Corey Seager, Justin Turner. In the outfield, they have Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, Jock Peterson, AJ Pollock, and Chris Taylor, and have quite a number of very good pitchers in Pedro Baez and Walker Buehler and Brewstar Gratterall, who's only 22 years old. He is a relief pitcher that throws 101 miles per hour. And they still are relying quite a bit on Kenley Jansen to close out a lot of games, even though he has been faltering of late. And of course, they have Clayton Kershaw, and they have Blake Trinan in the bullpen, and of course, Dave Roberts is the manager. And the Dodgers lineup looks pretty strong for the start of the World Series, which will be played in Texas at Globe Life Park tonight.
Yeah, man, that sounds great. Why are they playing the game at 8 o'clock though at night though? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I believe they're doing it because they want it in prime time. They figure everyone's home from work, they've had dinner, and they get settled down in the evening, and they want that prime time of 8 o'clock. You know, and that's pretty much the way they want to do it. That's the way they've been doing it for quite a number of years. And of course, the Rays. I'll tell you, the Rays have a great bullpen with Nick Anderson, Diego Castillo, John Curtis, Pete Fairbanks, and then of course they have the starting pitchers in Tyler Glasnow, Charlie Morton, and Blake Snell. And of course, they have Michael Perez and Mike Zunino behind the plate. And then they have great infielders in the way of Willie Adames and Mike Brasso and G-Man Choi and Yandy Diaz, Brandon Lowe, Joey Wendell, and Randy Rosarina in the outfield has been amazing. And Kevin Kiermaier, you know what kind of fielder he is. And then we have Margot, and we have Austin Meadows and Hunter Renfro and Yoshi Satsugo, who they picked up from Japan. And the Rays manager, of course, is Kevin Cash. And they look very strong too. So I'm not sure who's considered the home team tonight for the start of Game One.
Oh,
Let
I'll
me
tell you
see.
that. I'll tell you that right now. It is at LA. So LA is the
Oh,
home team for the next two games. Tampa Bay is the home team for games 3, 4, and 5, and LA for games 6 and 7.
yes, and the Dodgers had a very strong season, finishing the shortened 60-game season with 43 wins and 17 losses. And the Rays finished with 40 wins and 20 losses. And after going through that full 16 playoff situation with 16 teams, 8 teams in each league, it really boiled down to the two best teams in each league. You
Yeah,
know, it boiled down to the Dodgers with 43 wins and 17 losses, and the Rays with 40 wins and 20 losses.
yeah, man. But it looks like the Dodgers got a hell of a bullpen though.
Oh yes, yes, they really do. They really do with a lot of great guys. They definitely do. They have, they have Brewstar Gratterall is a 101 miles per hour, and of course they have Blake Trinan, and they also have Pedro Baez and Kenley Jansen in the bullpen, and Julio Arias as well in the bullpen. And of course, they have great starters. Dustin May, you've seen Dustin May's hair, giant orange hair. It's like a Bozo the Clown hairdo.
Yeah,
And of course, they also have Walker Bueller as a starting pitcher and Clayton Kershaw as well. And Tony Gonsolin is also very good as a starting pitcher for the Dodgers as well. But yeah, they really do have a strong bullpen. Oh, if you're starting to play any of that, let me know because I can't hear it.
oh,
So
okay.
I'll be quiet.
You got it. Let me see. We can watch the trailer to the World Series,
Okay.
and I'll let you know when it's over. Let's see how cool this thing looks. Let me turn the sound on. If it plays.
My son was recently diagnosed as nearsighted. It was
There's
like his vision
always
was
a
fine, and then all of a
there's
sudden it
always an
worsened overnight.
advertisement.
I was so excited when I
Oh,
learned that
yes.
MySight one-day
Damn you
contact lenses are an
advertisements.
option for some children.
Oh,
Talk to
yes.
your brilliant
You
futures with
failed me for
MySight
the
certified
last
eye doctors
time.
to learn more.
This is October, the remix, and it's all about to go down. The World Series, the championship, the ring, the respect. So go get that trophy or go home. Another trophy in my hand, carry a lot too many that I can't even count.
I tell you one thing, it makes baseball look real fun.
My son was recently diagnosed as nearsighted.
Oh, yes.
It was like his vision was
That
fine,
is
and then all of a
marketing for
sudden
you.
it worsened overnight. I was so
Sure
excited when I
is.
learned that MySight one-day
This damn
contact
thing
lenses
won't
are an
stop
option
now.
for some children.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is October.
So let me get out of this. If I could.
This is October, the remix, and it's all about to go down.
All right, there we go. Got rid of this thing. But yeah, man, it makes it looks like they're having a real good time in that thing though. Makes baseball look really
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Oh, yes. Well, we love baseball. We definitely love baseball. And, but of course, the Dodgers look very strong, especially with the infield guys of Max Muncy and Corey Seager. Justin Turner's getting older. Justin Turner is 36 years old, but he is still very strong in the infield. And of course, they have Cody Bellinger and Mookie Betts and Jock
Yeah,
Peterson in the outfield, along with AJ Pollock and Chris Taylor. And the Dodgers look very strong, but the Rays, they really don't have any stars, really, but they have a lot of high performing players, you know. In the bullpen, they have Nick Anderson and Diego Castillo and John Curtis and Pete Fairbanks. And, Mike Zanino always does a good job. Every one of these players in the infield, Willie Adames, Mike Brasso, who got his revenge off of Chapman, G-Man Choi, Yandy Diaz, they're all very solid players that perform well. And they were the better team, beating the Yankees 3-2. They really did outplay the Yankees.
yeah, they surely did, man. It sucks that um the Yankees. Yeah, but how about this guy right here?
Oh yes, yes. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if he resigns with the Reds, Trevor Bauer, or if he, wants to hit free agency. And we'll see what the Yankees do. You just told me that you had read a story where they did not have revenue,
Right.
and but they do have some revenue. I would like to see them definitely number one on the list for the Yankees
Check this
is to
out. The
resign with me.
Yankees are so broke. The Yankees are so broke that they're gonna train the voting people at Yankee Stadium. How about that?
Oh my
That's how
goodness!
broke
Oh,
they are. That's
oh,
how broke they are. That they're gonna hold the seminars for the people who do the voting. You know what I'm talking about?
right.
The people who work,
Yes.
the workers. They're gonna train them at Yankee Stadium.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that
Paid
is
for,
incredible.
paid
That is
for by the good old NYC.
Yes, and that's why I was saying also that that's why they're offering the seats for next year. You were just talking about them having a full 162 game schedule. But, when we talk about what's happening in the world again, and we get to this very unpleasant situation with the pandemic, many reports by the epidemiologists and the scientists are that this is going to be a horrible time for major outbreaks of the pandemic over the next 3 or 4 months, and that it's going to be a very dark winter, quote unquote. And so we really have no idea what is going to be happening as far as the season is concerned next year. There's just so much uncertainty and precariousness going on right now that we really can't even plan for next week.
Yeah, man. It's wait till the what's that thing called? That 1 week that they have and it's the winter meetings. You have to wait for the winter meetings. That's coming up
Right,
soon, man.
right. Well,
That's is that
Dece-
before Thanksgiving? Oh no,
I
that's
think
in
it's
December,
December.
right?
Yeah, it's in December. Yeah,
After
we'll really have to
Thanksgiving.
see. Right, right. It's after Thanksgiving. It usually is. It's usually in December, the first or second week of December.
Yeah. I pulled up this one article here with Susan Wallman. I don't know if you heard about this one. That she performed the national anthem on opening day, July 31st at the Yankee home opener. Keeping a promise she once made to
Oh,
Garrett Cole. And what happened was,
yes, yes.
why the story resurfaced was, is that the performance of her singing it was replayed at Game 3 of the American League Division Series at Petco Park. The Yankees
Oh, wow,
the Yankees' first home game against the Rays.
wow. That's very nice.
So
That's very nice.
I guess Yankee fans can now add a new version of Susan Waldman's rendition to the digital library. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes. Well, she has been a performer. She's been a musical performer for quite a number of quite a number of decades. He worked on Broadway and off Broadway, and did quite a number of things as well. So, so she has been a musical performer, and we will have to see how long John Sterling continues on. He'll be 83 years old next year. His voice still sounds good. I do hear him starting to make a few mistakes now, here and there, where he's slipping a little bit, and we'll see how many more years he
Well,
wants to do it.
well, I gotta defend them on that one because they were watching the game from a TV monitor, so you can't really tell the
Yeah,
game from a TV monitor. You know what I mean? Your
that's
call
a
is
good
just as
point.
good as the TV, so you can't really see the ball error or anything on TV. You gotta wait till the guy
Right.
catches it. Oh man, talk about that. Uh, did you see the video of of in Japan? It's a I don't know the name of the teams, but the team that was playing on the field was a blue color team, right?
Hmm.
And this guy hits a shot, is a white color team with a red helmet, and the guy hits a shot
Hmm.
to deep center field, right? And the guy goes back and he catches it right at the top of the wall, but it looks like it went over the wall because of the reaction of the fans, right? Because they put their hands,
Uh-huh.
they go, "Oh my god!" They put their hands up like that. So when the guy catches the ball, he nonchalantly he acts like it went over the wall, right? So for that one two
Hmm.
second, he acts like it went over the wall, and then he takes the ball and he throws it to his left fielder, right?
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, the guy is still running the bases like it's a home run.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
He beat him.
they told him when he got to the dugout that it wasn't a home run. He went around the whole bases with the whole home run trot and everything around the bases.
Oh
That was a good
my
one,
goodness.
man.
Wow. That was a deke for sure.
So
Holy
um
cow. Holy cow.
so then who do you plan to win the World Series?
Well, I'm neutral. I'm a Yankees fan like you are, and I feel a little. I shouldn't feel this way, but because the Rays deserve to get there. They won the series fair and square, but I think I'm going to root for the Dodgers because I just have a certain little hard feelings towards the Rays, even though I really shouldn't. It's unjustified, but I have a little bit of hard feelings towards the Rays. And the Dodgers have not won a World Series since 1988. But then again, the Rays were only in one World Series, and that was in 2008. They lost to the Phillies. But I think I'm going to root for the Dodgers because do you remember our vlogger Dodgers Randy? I like her as well, and she wasn't able to do any vlogs this year because there were no fans allowed in the stadium. So I'll root for the Dodgers for those reasons.
Yeah, I can hear that, but I'm going for the Tampa Bay Rays, man. I feel like they got it, man. Them guys
Yeah.
deserve it. And plus, you know why I want the Rays to win? Because I got Blake Snell's autograph. So if Blake
Oh
Snell's
yes, that's
wins
true.
the championship, I got a World Series champion on the ball, baby.
Oh yeah, that's a reason to go for that as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
more money,
that's
more money.
and that is right in the vlogs. That is, I have. It's been several days since I watched the 2019 season. I'm gonna have to get back into the 2019 season,
Yeah, a
and
lot
then
of
I'm
those
definitely looking forward.
moments are on my Instagram too. So you can flick
Yes,
through
I
and there's
know.
I got there's sips how you say snip knits of those things
Yes.
in the Instagram.
Oh yes. Yes, I know. I know. I go through your Instagram all the time. You and Section 420, and I started following Yankees fan for life too. He seems to be a nice man, and he put some good things up too. Yankees fan for life, and he put some things up as well. And he started following me, so I'm following him. And thank you, Henry, for following us for this show here too. And we'll have to see how the World Series goes, beginning at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, man, James is he's doing very well with Section 420 over there. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yes,
He
I follow him.
he gets a lot of people to be on the show. I don't really
Oh,
I like to invite the people I talk to, like us here, whoever interacts with the show. I like to invite them on if they would be on. Henry could come on or anybody. I try to get Michael Caputo a lot of times, but he doesn't do Zoom. So
oh, yeah. You are very you you include everyone. You
yeah,
include everyone. People that follow you, like I started following you in the winter of 2017, right after I watched the 2017 season, and then I commented to you about your entire 2017 season, and you invited me right in. And then we've had the whole 2018 season and the whole 2019 season together and became good friends. And we do a lot of things together. And then we just had this very bad, horrible year this year. But
yeah,
hopefully, we'll be getting back together in the Bronx in 21. But once again, everything is in the air, and we'll have to see how everything plays out.
yeah. It's just that I have to plan stuff for people. Like you have to tell me a time
Yes,
and a day, and I'll be ready. Cause a majority of the time, most of the time, I don't even look at my phone sometimes. You know what I mean? So
right.
people email you and stuff like that, and I don't even answer it to a day later because I haven't even seen
Right.
my phone because there's so much stuff that goes on around. So it's crazy,
Oh,
man.
well, you're not as addicted to it, where some people are checking it every 15 minutes. And you're busy working, you're busy having your life with Giselle and working and doing all kinds of things that you can't or I see people walking down the street staring at the phone. I just can't do that. Pay attention what's going on around you when you're out in public.
But when people do comment, I comment back though. I try. It might be a day later or
Oh,
something, but I'll get to you. It's not forgotten. You know what I mean?
oh, no, no,
But
you invited me right in, and we
but
become good friends, almost partners.
but a lot of these guys, man, they don't. I don't know, man. I don't really. I've tried to reach out to a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that, and they don't even respond to you back, man. It's crazy. Like they think they superstars, man. A lot of these Yankee YouTubers and all of them, I'd be like, "Yo, what's
Hmm.
up, man? Come on, do something." Nothing. They don't even want to support it, man. Man, there was this one guy.
I guess
There was this one kid. I forget his name. His name is Jeffrey or something like that. And he was with the Jumboy crew.
John Boy Jake. Yeah.
And he's a black kid from there, and we became friends or whatever. But I was like, and then I was talking to him, and I was like, but um, you can make the greatest content in the world, but people have to support. People have to hit the like button and support. You just can't put nothing out and not support somebody. And the dude didn't want to support, man. Like he felt some
Mm,
he kept telling me, "Oh, you got to work hard. You got to work hard." I said, "Yeah, you can work hard and do everything you want to do, but people still have to support you, man." It's bottom line.
right.
Cuz you can work as hard as you want, but if nobody supports you, it's not going to get off the ground. And
Right.
the guy felt some type of way. I was like, "Yo, like, do you hit the like button when I post something? No. So you don't show no support, bro. So why should I support you? You understand?
Right.
So I don't support a lot
Yeah.
of those guys like Jump Boy. He's a dude that I don't support because he don't respond back to nobody, and he like the other dude McFly. That's another one
Joseph.
that
Hmm.
hey, I'm a content creator, YouTube, I would like you to be in my vlogs. When you come to the stadium, maybe you could be in it. No response. No response. And I've done it where, like somebody posts a picture on, let's say Instagram, right? 10 minutes ago. And there's only like one comment on it. And then I write that. I said, yo, I'm a content creator. What's up? Can you want to be in my blah, blah, blah? No comment. No, not even a like with these dudes.
I see.
You know,
I
so
see.
it's like, do I feel some type of way? Not really. Is because for you to feel like that, I don't know. Maybe you don't see it, or I don't know. I'm not gonna put nothing past nobody, but maybe you
See,
don't see it, or
very happy. I'm just a very regular, average Yankee fan that is knowledgeable about the Yankees and pretty knowledgeable and pretty intelligent. But I'm just a very regular guy, and I'm very happy that you include me in your shows. So
yeah,
I'm doing this for fun, and you do all of the technical work. You put this all together and put it on YouTube, and I'm very happy that you involved me and think enough of me to have me on as a commenter. So I'm very happy just being with you. And
well,
I
thank
guess
you.
I don't have the same ambition as like some of the other ones like John Boy, Jake, or whatever, where they really want to go ahead and make some serious money doing it or whatever. I'm just doing it for fun.
Yeah, me too. And I'm doing, and and what we're doing, we're documenting baseball. Let's make that a
Yes,
note.
we
We're documenting baseball by me going to the stadium, documenting the games, and then we talk about it. That's documenting baseball. These guys
yes.
are at home, sitting in their underwear, redoing reels to edit them and post them out on YouTube like they did some, and then they're gonna talk about it like if they work for the Yes Network. You know what I
I've
mean?
seen Joe McFly do some vlogs from Yankee Stadium because he goes to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
Joe's Mc,
yeah, but McFly, he only shows his face. You
I see.
understand? He only shows his face when they hit a home run. That's all he does. You know what I'm saying? He's I bring Yankee Stadium to life. Nobody
Oh,
else does that. Period. Period. Not even Zach Campbell does that. Not
well,
even Zach Campbell.
you know how much I love your vlogs. I
Yeah.
mean,
And,
I was
and
checking out
oh
looking
well
at
oh
Yankee.
and talk about Zach Campbell. He even said thank you on the Instagram. He even wrote back. Okay.
Well, Zach Campbell's a nice guy.
Okay, even Zach Campbell wrote back, and those other guys can't do that. And I didn't even ask Zach Campbell to be on the show or anything. I said, "Oh man, that's cool that you." It was the picture of him going to his first game over there in Arlington
Hmm.
for the thing, and I said, "Oh man, that's really great, man, being there." But he said, "Oh, thank you," and he commented with a heart, man. How like
Oh,
how easy is that to do? Like, you know what I mean?
I guess also it might have something to do with. I mean, if they become so huge, they could lose contact with people because if they have thousands of comments or something like that, it might be impossible to get to everyone. I don't know. You know how huge they get. But see, you and I, you're a regular, you're a Bronx guy that is a hardcore Yankee fan, and you do outstanding vlogs from Yankee Stadium. You know how much of a fan I am of your vlogs, and how much I enjoy being in them when I get up there. And I'm just a regular dude that is a baseball Yankee, Roger the Big Yankee fan, a huge Yankees fan, and I'm out of state. I'm not even in the New York, New Jersey area anymore, but I make regular trips back up to my home area, and I make sure I get to Yankee Stadium when I'm up there.
Yeah, no, Yankee Stadium is great, man. But my main, but my niche, as you would say, is to bring to life Yankee Stadium. And not only that, my other vlogs too, they get hundreds and hundreds of views, which is crazy, man.
One,
Like my Krispy Kreme is almost up to 1,000 already. You know,
I know.
it's crazy, but and then these videos they only get like 20, 30 views.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, it all, as I said, it also has to do with the algorithms.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with the algorithms and on YouTube.
And then
But
and then again, nobody's on YouTube searching for Yankee content. That's another problem. Nobody's searching for Yankee baseball. Nobody cares about Yankee baseball on YouTube. So that's another thing.
mm,
So it Yeah, you know, what can you do?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
follow. Follow. But
that's why like
otherwise, I
people.
guess
Hold on. That's why like people like Fuzzy. You know that guy Fuzzy,
mhm,
the baseball guy.
yeah,
That's why he
yes,
got so many people because he talks only about baseball news, and that's so general
right,
that people just gravitate towards him. You know what I mean? Because
right,
it's Major League Baseball, so you get to him. If you're gonna talk about the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets, there's a chance of nobody ever seeing you. You know what I mean?
right, because we're almost exclusively Yankees. You know, what I would like to do is do now that we did this World Series one, we'll do another one after the World Series, and then we'll take a break for a little while. But shortly after the election, maybe we better do a political one about what's going on in the world right after the election. You know,
Yeah.
between Biden and Trump.
Yeah,
You know,
we can talk
but
about
otherwise,
topics, you know. We could talk about topics that are going on
we
in the
did the
world, you know what I mean? We could make that a side thing from baseball.
right. But anyway, I think we went pretty long, and I'd like to call it here, and we'll do our next one. And enjoy the World Series, everyone.
Yeah.
And the game is coming up tonight, and we'll follow up right after the World Series.
That's right, man. Box seats suck. Yankees suck, Mets suck, the Rays suck, the Dodgers suck. Everybody sucks.
Okay. Oh my
anyway,
goodness.
anyway, you know we got to do that because we can't boo them. You know what I mean? If we was at Yankee Stadium, we would be able to boo them, and we can't boo them. So we have to talk. You know, and the thing about the Yankees is too, you got to talk bad about them for them to do good. You know what I mean? The more you
Yeah.
bash them, the more you bash them, and the more they hear it, the more they start getting their crap together. You know what I mean? That's how it goes, man. That's New York. That's the way it
Oh, and they
is.
will have a crowd tonight. They'll have about 11,000 people. They'll have 11,000 people at the stadium tonight.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be fun, man.
And it's the smallest World Series crowd since something like 1908.
Wow. And that was probably packed at that time, you know. But anyway, it was been
Right,
a great show. Thank you, Henry, for chilling with us on the check-in. And you
Henry.
have a great night. Roger, have a great night. And thank you for everybody for watching. And so long and see ya on the
Take
next
care.
on the next one. Adios.